What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple of months. Obviously we've had a lot going on at the minute. You know, weekends are kind of taken over by football, you know, helping out with Stoneclough, maintaining the grounds and running the social media for them. So weekends are just a bit of write-off, but the season's over now, and then trying to get the farm back to what it used to be. But we've had a few issues creep up on that. The main one being that all that knotweed that we ripped out and spent all them weeks ripping out, it's all come back. So basically today I'm going back to basics, back to the roots of this channel, and we're just going for a wander where we first started this channel. Now I'm actually at the farm in a minute, so I'll be able to show you just how much that knotweed has come back. And yeah, it was a bit shocking, in all honesty, of how quick it came back. Every last piece we ripped out, spent all that time doing it. Every last piece of it has come back with a vengeance, which we knew would be the case. But we also had hoped the chickens would be on here by now. It's so disheartening, it's unreal. I can't describe to you the amount of time we put on here, and it's just been for no reason. The chickens would have kept it down nicely, you know. But anyway, that's for another time. I'm going to try and find my way down to the place I did the first video. And the aim for the video today is just have a walk. And if we see some deer, we try and record them, because somehow they just keep evading me. And I see them, I'll go home, edit this video, I'll take the dog for a walk, and I'll see them. This is where all the cows roam, so the floors. Fucking Jesus Christ on a bike. Pigeon. Scared me half to death. Oh, I need to get back over there now. That's where I want to go. Over to the corner of that there. Alright, we made it onto the field. I'm surprised though this field isn't overgrown. I should start by saying this field is, you know, part of my wife's grandma's land. I'm not just walking across somebody's field. But yeah, basically this is the spot down here where I first started this channel, when we looked for deer. And that was how many videos? 4 videos we spent trying to get deer on film. And I'm not trying to say they're rare, they're seen here all the time. It was just something I wanted to do, you know, capture them on film. But we just never was able to. It looks like there's a load of Himalayan balsam growing over the way there. Hopefully it's just balsam and not a load of nettles. So it is balsam. Ah, well, that's what I was scared of, all them nettles. Sick of them. I get stung by them every day as a bloody gardener. Can't avoid them. But I need to make way through here. And this is where I want to start being a bit quiet, really, because this is where I normally see them when we're going for a walk. Now obviously it's a bit darker in here, so the quality might drop of the video. It looks like somebody's been putting some, what looks like hawthorn to stop people climbing over. Somebody has been here trying to sort it. Ugh. Ow, yeah, it's definitely hawthorn. Right. What is that? That's what had us off last time, I think. Let me just turn this camera around. See if you can see it. Just down there, it looked like a bloody, like a deer's head. I'm just going to try and be a bit quieter now, because when you're walking down the canal, this bit down here is where the deer, when you're walking past the canal, this is where you see the deers running up. What I don't want to do is just startle them and then they run off just by that, a twig snapping. But I've seen them at all times of the day in this area. What is that hole? What has somebody been doing up here? I mean, it might just be kids messing about, but someone's definitely been digging on this mound. Look, there's a big hole here. It's a bit dodgy. The last time I was here, obviously it was winter, so there were no leaves and you could see everywhere, straight through the trees. And we're in the middle of May now as well, and it seems the April showers have just carried on through to May. Right, this is the bit we're going to struggle at. We can either go down there or go down there to the canal. Now, either way is a bit treacherous. That way is going to be wet through. That way is going to be steep and wet. So I'm not sure what we do, to be honest. Yeah, let's go this way. Probably going to fall on my ass again. Well, there's every chance I end up on my back here, because it is slippery. Whoa! And that's the slippiness I'm talking about. Jesus! If there was anything there, I think I've scared them off now. Whoa! Christ on a bike. Another hill. That's one hill there that we've just, look how steep that is. Bloody vertical. I think we've just got to accept that we're going to fall here. Whoop. Whoop-a. Onto the tree. Onto that. Oh, I bet this looks pathetic on this video. Like I'm making a meal out of it. But I promise you it's steep. Oh, and we are down. Into this bit. Just there. See it? Giant hogweed. Nasty stuff. In fact, it's just here as well. Look at this. I nearly walked into it. Giant hogweed. Nasty stuff. If it stings you, well, if it gets into contact with your skin, it can continue burning you for 7 years. It's stuff you really don't want to play with. I try telling the kids that all the time as well. But yeah, you want to stay away from that stuff. My daughter actually got stung by it last year or the year before. It did bubble up, it did boil, but luckily, you know, acted fast. It's not come back. It could come back though. It's one of them things. It's just nasty stuff. You need to just stay away from it. Tell the kids to stay away from it as well. So back onto the canal now, and that is the way we came last time. And I don't know if you can tell in here, but that is vertical, and that's what we fell down last time. So I'm glad I didn't make that same choice and we went the other way. But yeah, back onto the canal. Let's just go for a nice lovely stroll. And I do want to head up because apparently they're doing a load of work up here, because part of it breached, part of the canal breached. So I think we'll go and take a look at that as well. I'm essentially back where I was now, where I started. Obviously I've done a big, massive loop. I'm going to keep walking down. Again, head to that. See see if we can find where the canal breached. I'm not actually sure where it is. Also, I do want to check out the canal as well. There's been a load of work parties. Well, I won't say work parties, but there's been a load of people clearing it out. And obviously, because this is what it's like here, it's not really a canal, you know. And I'll show you on the next shot what it looks like further up now. And this is what it looks like now. Night and day difference, so fair play to whoever's been doing it. I'm not sure who it is, but I know that was a graft. I did a video a couple of years ago where I was clearing out a pond, and honestly it was one of the hardest days graft I'd done in a long time. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing that video, let me know in the comments below and I'll upload it. It is an older video, but still should be a good watch. You might not be able to see it, but this stuff here growing out of there, I've never seen it growing out of water, to be honest with you. I didn't know it could, but it's called horsetail or mare's tail. Absolute nightmare for a gardener, that. It just doesn't die. And if what I'm reading about it's true as well, apparently you have to dig 6 feet down to get rid of the roots because it's all one system underneath. Nightmare stuff. So we're making a little den, look. Not seen a den for years. It's even got a barbecue, that one. Fair play. Took a bit of a detour to see if I could get up this hill and see anything, but I didn't need to walk that far because I can see just over there. You might not see it on the camera, but it looks like that's where they're doing a load of work, where the canal collapsed. So we'll start heading that way. Obviously this bit's the end of the canal. Of this part of the canal, there's the old lock with the bridge just above it. That's where we need to head now. Found this nice little viewing spot. It's probably where you used to open up the canal. It would have been, look, you can see it here. This is where the bridge would have opened, at the gate, sorry. So let the water flow down, fill this bit up, and then off you pop down the hill. Apparently they are trying to get this canal open. I'm at the knob end part of it now. And this is the canal I think that they're trying to get reopened. As you've just seen on that sign, it says, you know, they're working to get the Salford canals back up and running. Nice little canal boat ride. Won't say no to that. In fact, that's what I want to do on this channel as well. Find somebody, you know, where we can go and do a canal boat ride. I've always wanted to do one. Look at a view down there now though, the rain falling. Sorry to bother you. Why's the bridge closed? You know what's happened?
It's while they're working on the reconstruction of the canal there.
Oh, they're reconstructing it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's what, allegedly anyway.
Right. Is it closed all the way through, yeah?
Up to the next bridge, that's all.
It is nice and wet now. Oh, that rain's coming down and it's cold. But, oh, little private fishing, you can fish on here. Never mind. I just wondered if you could fish it. But I've just spoke to the Canal and River Trust guy and he's saying basically they're reconstructing it. So I said, is that what, are they using it again? And he said allegedly. So looks like it could be opening again. Yeah, so whether or not it's open, going to be open, you know, full time and be used again, I'm not too sure. It would be nice. Obviously Salford canals back in the day was how, you know, coal got transported and goods and things like that. So it would be nice to see them up and running again. What I will say is he didn't sound too sure himself, you know, and he's part of the Canal and River Trust. He's just said allegedly. So I don't think it's set in stone yet, but why would they be wasting money on the reconstruction of it? I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, to say it's allegedly only opening, that's a big construction site. I mean, all from there to there, all this area, that's where we was up there. All that area going back round that bend is all being worked on. So that's a lot of time and a lot of money for something that might not be opening. Now you might know more than me. You might know the actual reason they're there. And if you do, then let me know. I'm having to get a bit of shelter under this bridge because it looks like the sun's out over there, but it's very wet. Obviously the sun's out that way, and then you go to this side, it's a different story. But yeah, just gonna wait for it to pass over. Guys, that's it for me today. Please leave your suggestions in the comments below of the next wonder. Leave your comments if you like the video, hit the like button, make sure you're following, and I'll see you on the next one.